from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway, and pitching here today, Yusei Kikuchi. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to get underway. And now it's going to be Michael Harris the second. Clips the outside corner, and this one is off and running. Next offering way off the plate. And that one upstairs. Just off the inside edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3-2 now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Profar now. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in easily. Profar, who hails from Curacao, same place that produced Andrew Jones. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Kikuchi, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. 0-1. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw to second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevate it a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter.
Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Swings through that.
1-1.
2 outs, base is empty. And that's downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. Foul ball.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
And now it's filled up. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Matt Olson, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Riley off of first with 2 away. Now this is in the air down the line, and that will drop foul. Next pitch is downstairs.
Too low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. 1 left for Atlanta. And now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, and starting this one, Chris Sale.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe 2nd, 3rd time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Just missed.
2-0 to count.
Next pitch misses. Ball 3. And there's the automatic. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a ground ball to first. Olsen takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Here's Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Sale, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it. Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And a swing and a miss. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Scoreless after 1. Back in Anaheim, Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Ground ball left side. Tosses across to first. Ozuna is out.
Batting 6th, second baseman Ozzy Albies.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Albies, multi-time All-Star, batting sixth in today's lineup. And he's a native of Curacao.
Ball.
First pitch misses.
No.
Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Inside. 3 balls, no strikes.
Rio.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his
Ball
zone
4.
is,
Take
like
your
you
base.
said. Off the outside edge, ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just
Batting
missed his
7,
spot.
catcher,
Hitter didn't
Sean
offer at
Murphy.
it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Sean Murphy. Kikuchi checks over to first, and he's back. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Albies leads off first with 1 away.
1-1.
In the dirt.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's even up. Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Right fielder, Jared Kelnick.
Here's Jared Kelnick. And that's outside. 1-0. Top of the zone for a called strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. In the dirt. No score here in the second. Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out. Braves strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back.
And
Bottom
leading
half
off
of inning
the
number
third.
2. And now the first baseman, Nolan
Shadowell.
Shadowell. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
0-2.
Just misses with that one.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Next offering is down low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground, out to short. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
2-2.
In the dirt, it's 2-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Logan O'Hoppe in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one's got a chance. On the warning track and hauls it in. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Here's Orlando Arcia. Kikuchi back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. And the Braves had the lead now. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So up next, Michael Harris II. Walked his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And there's a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, base hit right center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Austin Riley.
Here comes Austin Riley. He reached out a walk his first time. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off of Michael Walker fastball in his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, dude.
They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And a breaking ball misses outside.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. That one is absolutely belted, and that gets down into the gap. One runs in, runner around third. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big-time play to cut down a run.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. Grounded out his first time up. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Yeah, that's fouled off. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And that's downstairs and outside. Ozzie Albies next to bat for the Braves. That one lifted to left. Ward under it. Brings it in. And that's the third out. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 2 and the Angels nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Yoan Moncada.
Third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Ball 1 there. That one not close. 2-1. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Pitch misses. Full count now. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Digging in, Luis Rengifo. Way inside, gets out of the way. And another ball.
2-0.
Inside, just missed. And that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's Joe Adell. And that one clips the corner.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one to first, and it gets by him.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So the lineup flips over, and now Taylor Ward grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
No ball. One strike.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
One, two.
Upstairs.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now batting Mike Trout. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit. Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And takes low for ball one.
1-0.
And that is out of play. Adele, the lead runner at second. Trout at first, 2 out of the inning. Late with the swing there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
One ball,
that
two
slider
strikes.
didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And Sale deals. Just a slow ground ball this time. Albies in plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. Mike Trout doing Mike Trout things. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, out of the fourth. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
So here's Murphy now. Right through there for a strike. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jared Kellner. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. And that one pulled foul. Two outs. Line drive. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't
Up
feel
next,
any
Brett
vibration in your hands
Short.
whatsoever.
Orlando,
Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Check swing and a slow roller to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Atlanta, but they still lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning, and now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Nolan Schanuel.
Nolan Schanuel.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know,
One
these
ball,
Angels
no strike.
showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's
One ball,
pitch count is
one
starting
strike.
to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that is cut on and missed. 1-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Neto.
And now the shortstop, Zach Neto, struck out swinging his first time. Down and away for ball 1. One down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
One out, runner at second. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. That one finds the corner, 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And he takes one right on the black. And the count is 0-2.
Ball 1.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
2-2.
Neto leads off second with one gone in the inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just misses there.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little A bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Slider for a strike. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that's through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Sale delivers. Strike three. Got him swinging. Strikeout number 8.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. Harris, in his 4th year, 24 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next offering upstairs. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Now batting Jurickson Profar. 1 for 2. Pitch is in there. 0-1. Just missed. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
1 out, bases empty. Next pitch is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
One down, bases empty. Ground ball right side. Schanuel steps on the bag, and the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
Third baseman Austin Riley.
Here's Austin Riley. A walk, and he's also singled. In there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
That clips a corner. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. back in Anaheim, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. That's down and in. A slider missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. No outs. Runner at first. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
A changeup missing. And now 2-0. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Rengifo aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
That was just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Taylor Ward digs in now. Slider right there.
No balls, 1 strike.
And he deals. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-2 now. And there's a ball. Man at first, 1 away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Here's Mike Trout.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a foul ball.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Braves 2 and the Angels 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Hans Kraus.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 52, Hans
Matt Olson up to the plate.
Getting off that bench, first baseman Matt Olson.
Fouled off to the right.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they add on. It's 3-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Just off the inside edge.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
There's a swing and a drive. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Albies, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
This one in the air, center field. Adele moves under it. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, catcher Sean
2 down,
Murphy.
base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Sean Murphy.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Hard hit, but right at him and left. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back, bottom of the 6th. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Jorge Soler. Sale back to work. Not even close there. Ball 1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Bummer getting cranked up as well.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. On the run, sends it over to first. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nolan Shotwell. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Got him. Now it doesn't strikeouts for him in this one.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Soler, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Almost 100 pitches through 5 1/3 innings. I'm thinking he's probably done in the next couple of batters.
Swing and a foul out of play. Battling here as he fouls it away. One and 2 now. Sale. Check swing. Appeal to first. No, he held up. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Just missed. Next pitch is downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking.
Now this is through for a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him and end the inning.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher for the Braves, number 63.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Here is Yoan Moncada, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a swing and a miss there.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Arcia. That's 1. Over to first, safe.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Curveball drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one just misses, and it's 1-2. That's inside.
2-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. They get 2 and draw even again. We're through 6 full. All tied up at 3 apiece.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Brock Burke.
Now
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit.
Number
Classic
46.
bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now the right fielder, Jared Kellner.
Right fielder, Jared Kellner.
From the businesses, my queen got a life of its own. Photosynthesis in your synthesis, my statements is potent.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ben Joyce, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Suarez getting loose as well. And now the 0-1. And that's
1-1.
outside. And that one is downstairs. 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Full count.
Out to short, Neto. Fires over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Next to hit, Orlando Arcia. He's already homered in this game. And that's in there for strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Breaking ball inside. Yeah, the count 1-2. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Trout makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves, a walk and a pair of strikeouts. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Ward makes the catch, inning over.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Pierce Johnson.
Pierce Johnson.
And now the center fielder, Joe Adell.
Center fielder, Joe Adell.
Inside, 1-0.
Ah! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Misses
Ball
off the
outside.
plate. 2-2. Now fly ball to right center. Harris after it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Curveball drops in there.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That's in there, and it's 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Misses outside, and the count is even, 2-2. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. Next offering down in the dirt. Got him looking. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So 2 down now, and here is Mike Trout. First pitch misses. Pierce Johnson fires. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1-2.
Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Angels held in check. Score remains tied at 3.
Now
welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ben Joyce.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Profar climbs in on that left side. 1 for 3. And the
No,
first pitch
outside.
misses for ball one. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Kenley Jansen, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Quijada, a left-hander, also throwing. The 1-0. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
I'll see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. In the dirt, ball one. Joyce, 24 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2022. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. On the ground, Rengifo slings to first, and Olson is set down. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Braves go down quickly here. Still tied 3-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Aaron Bummer. 3-4-5 due up for the home team. And now the DH, Jorge Soler.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Ball one, no strikes.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
That clips the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And delivers outside. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. And they take the lead. It's 4-3. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming, "No!" and the hitter saying, "Yes!" and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
Next to hit, Nolan Shanuel. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball one.
Ball, no strikes.
Bomber deals. And that one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Dylan Lee, the left-hander, up and throwing. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days, but when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Neto in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And that's through there for a strike. And the count even at 1. And that's a little bit high.
2-1.
Fastball for a strike. And the count's even at 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Ripped on a line. Harris hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Logan.
2 outs, base is empty. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. That's through there for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
Ball.
Got him. That ends the frame. Angels get one with a solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kenley Jansen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Leading off, Marcell Ozuna. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That's off the inside corner. 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Jansen fires. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Albies in the box now. Take strike 1. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Throws to first in time, and that quickly 2 away.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So it's their last chance in this one. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
Slide.